police at Cumberland Mall.
But first, a gruesome discovery. Someone finds a newborn baby's body inside a cooler on the side of the road.
And now the Troup County Sheriff's Office is trying to determine how this infant died, who's responsible for leaving the child on the roadside. Joe Hankey shows us the clue investigators want you to see.
I'm standing near Highway 27 or New Franklin Road. I'm about 4 miles north of LaGrange. A sergeant with the Troup County Sheriff's Office tells me right around the corner here on the quieter Boy Scout Road, a cooler sat next to the woods for several days. Then yesterday, someone stopped, they opened up the cooler, they looked inside, they found the body of a newborn child, and then they called 911.
Boy Scout Road, north of LaGrange, is less than a mile long, and with only 2 driveways at the far end, little traffic comes down this road. But someone stopped here Sunday afternoon when a bright-colored cooler decorated with watermelons caught their attention, and they called 911. Sergeant Stuart Smith says hopefully the picture of this cooler will help solve the case.
Maybe somebody knows something about this cooler. Maybe they knew somebody that owned this cooler, recently had a child, and hopefully we can put those pieces together.
Around 3:20 p.m. Sunday, deputies came to Boy Scout Road and began investigating the death of the newborn. Details have not been released by the sheriff's office of when or how the child might have died or the child's sex. After talking with witnesses, though, investigators determined the cooler sat next to the woods on Boy Scout Road for at least 4 days and maybe as long as a week.
There's no excuse why they disposed of it like it was or why they disposed of the child like they did. But again, we just want to know the circumstances as to what happened, what led up to the death of this child.
Sergeant Smith says until the specifics of what happened are known, he cannot say what charges the person responsible for leaving the newborn in this cooler could face.
And an autopsy is scheduled to take place tomorrow at the GBI Crime Lab. I'm told once the results from the autopsy are available, the Troup County Sheriff's Office should be able to release more details about the newborn and how the child might have died. Reporting in Troup County tonight, I'm Joe Hankey, 11 Alive News.